好。
Hello everyone, today my presentation is based on my independent report, and the topic is managing event volunteers through HRM approach in the context of sport events. Why is an important topic? Volunteers are seen to be critical to the successful staging of event because volunteers play an important role in reducing the cost of event production by providing a substantial amount of unpaid labor needed, as well as make certain economic contribution to the event itself. However, in recent decades, with the increasing number of events starting to use volunteers as their major labor force, as well as the decreased available hours of volunteers, the event organizers are facing increasing challenge to find enough volunteers to work for them. So event organizers must become more effective in their human resource management in terms of recruitment and retention of volunteers, especially for those sport event organizations which are highly reliant on volunteers. So the real-world managerial problem of my study is how can event organizers effectively use HRM approach, including recruitment, screening, training, and retention to enhance overall volunteer satisfaction with their experience and commitment to the organization. Here is the aims and theoretical underpinning of my study, which is to investigate the motivations of event volunteers for the sport event and the factors affecting this motivation, and to examine the relationship between volunteers' motivation, satisfaction, commitment, and intention to remain, and also to explore effective HRM approach to recruit and retain volunteers. And with the theoretical underpinning, it's event volunteers' motivation and satisfaction, commitment, and human resource management. As for the literature that I've reviewed, here are 5 key references listed on the PowerPoint. They all provide key theories to my study. The first article investigates the motivations of volunteers from U.S. tennis sport event and compares their motivation factors. The second article examines the motivation and the commitment of volunteers and examine the relationship between them so as to help event organizers to target, retain, and recruitment strategies. The third article focused on the retention and recruitment of volunteers from managerial insights. The fourth article studied the adoption of HRM practice in the state sport organization New South Wales, Australia, and reviewed differences between the adoption of HRM practice within the paid employees and volunteers. The last article used HRM approach to investigate the efficiency of volunteer management, predicting the perceived problems that existed in the volunteers' retention problem. Okay, here the expected structure of my study, and this is the reference. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you.